Welcome inside Northwest Stadium, football fans, located in Landover, Maryland. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He's going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Count by Deebo Samuel. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 19, right. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds a man, right side. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 27-yard line. Here we go. Pass to 60, pass to 60.
Daniels on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Play fake here, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Panther 11.
Daniels throwing on third. This is hauled in by Samuel. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. They with the point after. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. They go play action. Here's Smith. Throwing this back in the end zone, and through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
This is Genty on second. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, Genty tried to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Flush down now to his left. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Remain Pratt with the play defensively.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Forward, 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. Ready.
From the 28. Fits it through the middle. And he'll have it down at the 44-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Hey, let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He run it from the gun with right. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Free, ready, Riggle, Viking, 18.
Wright's running out of the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Completed left side to Samuel. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Commander's ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points.
Cougar 19.
Running behind center with Wright. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
18, Rattler, 18, Panther 60, Panthers, ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
70, Timberwolf. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has it down close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Shotgun give here to Jesse. And have him gain up a handful there. All down that time by Jonathan Jones.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it, and he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
From the 39. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, break.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. 60 average. 6, Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Cougar 19.
Now run with right. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 42-yard line.
On the set.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Check mash.
They run again with right. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
39-yard line.
70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Going on first down, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. We get the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders would take the lead with a score. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. There's a give for right. 2 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 60, trap 60.
Daniels setting up the play action. No one open, so he checks this to another county.
It leads to second and 10.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
19 tight. Ready, right.
Daniels now on first down. This one's caught. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. The problem is on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Dumps it off to his running back. He will be stopped now, but not to like about that effort. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. And again, it's Smith. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Smith on 1st down. Hits his running back. He's got it in the red zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This 32 yards out on the right hand. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Commanders will have a first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's a give inside to Wright. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
70 range, check, 19 sight, 19, let's go. 60 Nazareth, 60 Nazareth. 60 Nazareth.
From the 23. Brought in close to the 8. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Check,
He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
Well, that play call, it was certainly about playing it safe and just running it from the goal-to-go situation. But I'm not sure it's possible with how well this defense is holding up.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll pass it this time. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be third and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Cut my team. Cut. Here we go. Here we go.
Daniels now. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out at halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Coming left is Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. On the move, headed right. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Pass is cut and denied. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to get it with the option. And this is going to end behind the line. Brock, a great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4. Here's Smith. Chased out to his right. And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on 4th and goal as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Right again. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. So it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
We like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Lion. Check smash. Check smash. Hawk 70. Hawk.
This is right. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Look at 19. Pass to 11. 70 Rangers. 70 18. Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope A little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They give left side to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great.
He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. If they when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give to Wright. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Wright on the carry. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
18, 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight, Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. 65.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70, Panther 11, Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Straight ahead with Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another give here to Genty. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Raiders trailing by 5. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He's back to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
The 14-yard line.
Back to Genty. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now even a...
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. You're not. Bronco 80. Panther 11.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Alert. 79 Broncos. Go.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Ready.
We're in the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60. 19, 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
18, 5 in. Ready.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Complete out to the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. To throw. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really matters.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
This is Gentine on 2nd. And the tackle's made, so no miracle touchdowns at the buzzer. This game's over. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And there was